Hey, welcome back. We're playing some more Jade Cocoon. I was just thinking, like, how interesting their story is, like, right off the bat. We barely even got into it. We've been playing the game for 30 minutes. But, the fact that they're married, but it's a really, like, it's sort of a tragic, but they gotta work together. We'll learn a little more about like what it means to be a cocoon master and to be the maiden of the Nagi, which are the ones that purify the cocoons. But basically it's like Coley, or our character, will go out and catch these spirits, and then she'll purify them so that we can use them in battle. It's a really cool premise. I like it. Let's continue on.
So much happened all at once today. I'm worn out. Adults always have to have it their way. That's why I don't like them. But it's strange, isn't it? Why is it that only Nagi women are able to purify? Mother Garai says it's divine power.
But it doesn't seem that the villagers think so.
Who's up there? And who's playing that awful flute music in the middle of the night? After what already happened today? Do you want the monsters to attack again or something?
Don't you have work to do tomorrow? Go to bed already.
What do you want? Oh, you must be scared. Isn't it past your bedtime? Or are you too afraid to go to sleep?
I already told you, I'm not a kid. Try not to get eaten alive out there, tough guy.
But I guess there's nothing scarier than Mavu.
Ah, you are such a brat. You're making me lose my temper, you little twit. Well, we have an early start tomorrow. Better get to bed.
And don't oversleep, young cocoon master.
See you tomorrow.
Your father was a noble man. Coward! According to tradition, I hereby proclaim your coming of age. You will bright from this day forward, treacherous now.
So you dress like you've become a man. Still, you are but the son of a coward. Like father, like son.
Oh, there's a bee thing there. That Nagi maiden shall be left behind when you are killed in the forest. How pitiful. Patarmel. Yeah, okay. Alright then. So, it is a fire type, I guess? It's weird that the life bars seem to extend too far. I'm not imagining that. Huh. Okay. Oh. Yep. So I think at this point, if I was not dreaming, I'd be able to capture one. It works a lot like Pokemon that way. You beat them down. Only your character can actually pull out a knife and fight. I think that makes it a little more interesting.
Impressive. You are more capable than I expected. But such is not our true power. Do you think you are up to it?
Oh, fighting the Dream Man again. Yeah. Oh. Well, there's not really any reason to do anything else, but let's try defending this time. Just for the heck of it. Oh wow, okay. We actually defended. Well, we didn't die. Surprising. Yeah! Doesn't change the outcome, huh?
Ha! Beaten already. And you call yourself a Cocoon Master. You are nothing but the son of a coward.
He's really ragging on our pops. What's his name? Ricketts? Something like that.
White is the beast of fate. Blue is the beast of righteousness.
The Blue Cocoon Master.
Wake up. You cried out in your sleep last night. Are you all right? From this day forward, you are the Cocoon Master of Cyrus. You must be strong. Now, you had better head over to Mother Garai's house. Mabu is probably waiting for you there, too.
Oh, you finally come by, have you? I have something I want to give you right away. Have a seat right here. Soon you will enter the forest as a Cocoon Master.
At the forest entrance, there are 4 gates through the divine barrier.
To pass through them, you must have the right key. One of them is here in Cyrus. It is the key to the Beetle Gate. Louis the Watchtower Guard has it.
Why in the world would you give him a key? Once you get the key from Louis, you must go deep into the Beetle Forest. Another Cocoon Master lives there.
People call him the Blue Cocoon Master. His name is Chorus, and he is a very capable man. Finding the Cannabis herb is important, but first you must learn to fend for yourself. No doubt there is much you can learn from him, for he too is a Cocoon Master. In the meantime, I have gathered what you will need for your journey. If you need something else, you should go to the town shop. Wounds can only be healed by mugwort herbs. Make sure you have enough. Oh, and do not forget to arm yourself.
When your empty cocoons run out, you can get more from Mabu.
Oh yes, I almost forgot something very important.
This is the Flute of Capture. The sound of this flute serves both to imprison and summon minions.
Your father, Riquettes,
Riquettes.
entrusted it to me. A fateful meeting it was. Ah, but perhaps some other time I will tell you all about it.
Okay. So we picked up a couple new things. We have 12 empty cocoons. We have a hunter's vest now. And some 3 mugwort. Grows in open areas of the forest, increases health and slows bleeding. Grind leaves into powder and apply to wounds. Valerian powder, poison antidote. Powdered form of dried valerian root. Soothes the spirit and drives out poison. Love these descriptions. Okay, how do I... okay. So, the Flute of Capture. Musical instrument, passed down for generations. Needed for capturing and summoning divine minions. And the Hunter's Earring we got. A symbol of an adult Cocoon Master. Takes you back to the barrier gate when in the forest. Oh, okay, so it's recall stone. In some ways.
So now you're going into the forest. I don't know why, but I'm a little worried.
But if worse comes to worse, you can always use the earring of the hunter to return home safely.
I have already spoken with Louis. Now, go to the Watchtower Hut and get the key to the Beetle Gate. From the forest entrance, you will find the Divine Barrier Gate, and then on to the Beetle Forest.
God.
Godspeed to
Oh,
you.
okay. She took so long to say it. I didn't know if she was.
Wait a sec. Here. This is a ring given to me by the Nagi chieftain when I was born. It's very special to me. I should have given it to you before, but I was too embarrassed. When I wear this ring, somehow I feel at peace. I hope it helps you too.
Well, take care, okay? Tears of Reese.
Oh, it's really nothing, but I'll be thinking about you.
Oh, damn. He's so lucky. Okay, so we have to go to the Watchtower, but there's some new things that are open. Grise. Have we been to Grise? That sounds like a new one. I kind of want to visit everywhere just to see what people have to say. Ah, okay. This will probably be just a place to heal up. My home. I should probably save as well, seeing as I'm here.
Are you doing all right? Being a Cocoon Master is tough, but you keep at it. I can teach you many things in place of your father.
So what do you want to know? Weapons, items, money, minions. We'll take a look at
You
it.
can buy weapons and armor at the... You know Kelmar's house, right? His father is a blacksmith. He may be a bit gruff, but he is a very skilled blacksmith.
Alright. Just some basic information
You
then.
are wounded in the forest. Continuing the hunt is very... There are many different types of items which can help you at such times. You buy them down at the town shop. Make sure you get plenty of everything you need there. And you can get empty cocoons for imprisoning minions from Mabu. You cannot buy weapons and supplies without money. That is why you should spin white cocoons.
White cocoons. The thread from the white cocoons is very high quality and can be sold for a lot of money.
But once you spin the cocoon, you will lose the magic beast inside. Consider that carefully before asking Mabu to spin them for you.
So, turn our minions into money, basically.
Although the forest beasts attack us villagers and sometimes seem quite treacherous, they are really just agents of Elrum, the god of the forest. The Cocoon Masters and Nagi people are wise in the ways of the forest.
In fact, we have a term of respect for the creatures there. We call them forest minions.
People of the village call them abominations, monstrosities, all because they look horrific and terrify us. Even our town elders, like the Venerable Jabara, have more contemptuous names for them. But they all refer to the same thing. They say, pure words beget a clean heart.
You should mind your language too, my son.
Take care. I will always be praying for you.
I actually like the voice acting a lot. I completely forgot that it was in this game, to be honest. Alright. Garai. Captain Garai. What she called him? Oh no, that's not Captain Garai. That's her. I was thinking of something else. Blacksmith. Let's look at weapons. I don't think we have any money. Unless we pick some up. Does it show it anywhere on this screen? It doesn't look like it. What about here? 200 yen.
Huh? What is it? If you're looking for Kelmar, he's not here. This is just great. Where could he be running off to now? Come back some other time if it's a strong weapon you want. It's been so long since I made a weapon for a Cocoon Master.
But even if you had one, would you know how to use it?
Really, he's so unfriendly, isn't he?
I'm sorry, Colio. His hands are skilled, but his tongue is not.
Our son will never find a good bride with a father like you. They're both so stubborn. Aren't you even listening to me? As you can see, he has a hard head, but he is the best blacksmith in all of Peril. If you ever need weapons, come again.
It's like that's all I can do here. Carlet. Oh my, how nice. It's been so long since we've had a Cocoon Master. She doesn't talk. Let me know if there's anything you need. Okay, let's see what we can buy. Mugwort, 15 is actually pretty cheap. Shab liquor. Description. Restores minion HP and mana. Liquor made from pickled shab minion. Restores some minion HP and mana. Okay, says that twice. I guess just restores some, though. Kind of the key word there. I guess we pick up one of those. That sounds like a nice thing to have. Maybe two of them. Yeah, okay. And we've got 3 of these, so I think we'll just stick with this. Not too bad. Where has my boy gone off to now? Maybe he went to listen to the minstrels in the village square. Chief's estate. Baba, none shall pass without the chief's invitation. Oh, these are the people that have been put to sleep. Oh my. tank controls. A little unusual. This is the shelter for those who have fallen into slumber by the Onibubu. God, I love that word. Well, if there's any reason to go to the silk mill. Your mom hasn't showed up today. So the fate of the village has been entrusted to the trader's child. You're so young to be fighting those demons. They say Fio's son has assumed the title of the Cocoon Master. So he is to be the one who will search for the herb. I hope he's up to it. A little worried, huh? What do you expect? My own son has fallen ill, you know? Yeah, but... So it will be Mabu who performs purifications then? Yes, that's the problem. And that strange sickness. I wonder if that's a curse too. No, we shouldn't talk like this. It'd be terrible if someone heard us. We could be struck down by magic. Now that would be unfortunate. I bet your husband wouldn't mind if that happened. Your mother isn't here yet. So now you're heading into the forest. Good luck, we're counting on you. Alright, get up here, yeah. If you're ever in a bind, come speak with us anytime, honey. My, so your husband falls ill, and already you've abandoned him for a younger man. Hey, that's enough of that. Sorry, Colio. You better be on your way.
What Mother Garai said. But I don't like any of it. I mean, you of all people. Just because Riquettes is your dad. You'll just go into the forest and get eaten by monsters. Is your flute really that powerful? That's so lame. Ha! I'll go get the calabash myself. Just wait right here.
No can do, little guy. I know how you feel, Louis, but you can't go. You can seek your revenge at some other time. Besides, you know how scary the forest is, right? And how little we can do there.
Okay.
Fine. Kilmar is right. You can go do it. Here's the beetle key. The chief gave it to me to look after. With it lies the fate of the village.
Use it to enter the Beetle Gate.
The cottage of Master Chorus is deep inside the forest. He's a powerful Cocoon master, and he might know something about that herb.
Got the Beetle Key.
Look, try to understand how he feels. Ever since his parents were killed in the forest, all he's ever thought about is slaying those monsters. He may be cocky, but in his own way, he's just trying to be a man.
Couple places left to visit. I do think this is the only town in the game, though, so once this is done, we're basically just going through the forest. It's terrible. The insects have ravaged our fields. Well, then, I think they have new things to say every time you complete a certain requirement. This is all because of what happened yesterday. So you will enter the forest. We're counting on you. You are our only hope. No. I forgot, if I run forward and don't let go of a triangle, it won't stop. Colio.
My, how you've grown.
Damn.
Those clothes become you. You look just like Riquette's when he was a young lad.
What is it? Do you want to hear my stories? Hear the legend of Alcana.
This is a tale of the kingdom of Gehenna Pali that stretched across these lands long ago. Once upon a time, Prince Menek, son of King Karis, set out with his vassals to hunt in the forest. But in the forest they were enveloped by a thick fog, and the prince lost his way. Wandering aimlessly about, he happened upon a marsh from which grew an enormous tree. Thereupon he heard the sound of sobbing, but he knew not from where. He found a maiden sitting all alone. She was weeping by the marsh. "I am Alcana. I just buried my mother here in the marsh of Uban," she said. And then she looked up at the prince. He was overwhelmed by her beautiful eyes. The maiden stole his heart that day. It was truly a fateful meeting. Thereafter, the prince made frequent trips into the forest. Undoubtedly, he was paying visits to the maiden. The maiden had a strange power. She could talk to the insects and trees. Before long, there began a terrible rumor that the prince's heart had been stolen by a witch. One day, the maiden spun silk from fairy cocoons and wove it into a beautiful cloth for the king. But the brilliance of that cloth cast a shadow upon the kingdom. The king was so enthralled by the fairy silk that he sent his soldiers into the forest, where they ravaged for fairy cocoons. The fairies, still in their cocoons, were boiled alive. The king killed them so he could have their silk. The prince pleaded with his father to stop his cruelty, but the king was no longer the man he had once been. Prince Menek was charged with treason and imprisoned in the king's deepest dungeon. He was never heard from again. When the maiden learned of the prince's death, she cursed her fate and lamented the foolishness of man. She then cast herself away into the marsh where her mother lay. As she started to drown, a voice from nowhere whispered to her, "I am Elrum. I shall grant you your wish. Tell me what you want," said the voice. The maiden told Elrum all that weighed upon her heart. The maiden said, greed bears destructive knowledge. Its wicked power shall be the end of the forest. All hope is lost. The beasts of knowledge shall never live in peace with the forest. The one light of hope, who I so loved, has perished at the hands of the beasts. I now go to where my love Menek awaits. Thereupon Elrum spoke again. So you claim that your true love was torn asunder by the greed and hatred of the beasts of knowledge? When light is swallowed up by darkness, I shall unleash ruin upon the land, returning all to the nothingness from whence it came. I have a firm grip upon the darkness in your heart. From that day forward, demons appeared in the forest, terrifying all they came upon. And the kingdom of Gehenna Parley fell to ruin by the swarms of Onibubu, locusts of apocalypse. The demons that haunt the forest now are the beasts, spawned by the greed in man's heart.
My, that was a backstory.
Well, that is the end of the story.
Bravo!
I know you're busy, but come by anytime.
I shall always be here. That was beautiful.